getting in the double before the meeting. And a pretty important tip of the day is that I've seen blisters Brown bear, what do you see? What's on Papa's head? Hi. How you doing? Hi there. I'm just getting back from my run.
Good morning.
I'm a little sweaty. Mwah. I love you.
Hi.
I'll close this.
I told him no, to just go enjoy life.
Yeah, we're just gonna go read and play right now. Time for a little foot maintenance. Some blisters. That hasn't happened in a little while. It's not because of these shoes, just want to make that clear. Not because of the Kiwanis. So, just some blisters on my inside of my feet. That's all right. Happens to the best of us. Oh yeah, by the way, there it is. Nice and steezy, very steezy. Almost basically easy, actually, for the run this morning. Doubling up again today. Again, this is week 7 of the Rotterdam Marathon training block and 130 miles this week, all right? And then we'll come back down that roller coaster, throw our hands in the air and shout to joy as we get to traverse through these winter months, January into February. Very interesting. It was great to see the Naples half marathon results. Pretty much similar times to last year. Parker wasn't there, Stinson, so he would have won again by a lot, but it was good to see some fast times once again down in Naples. Who knows, maybe in 2023 it would be. All right, we're getting organized. I am gonna head into the closet here and start digging. Let me just put this on here. All right, getting organized. This is the Columbia. Shout out to Columbia. Thanks for sponsoring UTMB over in Chamonix. They gave this out to all the press. So it's coming in very handy for carrying Mr. Drone up in the mountains. I'll just tell you that much. So, okay. Grabbing, I'll just say, my favorite running gear right here. This is it. This is it. Do-do-do-do. Actually, hold on. One sec. If you see me hobbling around today, the legs are tired, but it's more because of the blisters, frankly. They're just kind of a little tender to the touch. I'm going to grab my favorite hats. You guys know what those are from last week's vlog, all about favorite hats. We've got Compress Sport and Janji, which might be getting washed, actually. That's okay. If I had to pick my favorite windbreaker, it's between Janji and Innovate right now. This new Innovate from over in the UK, just loving it. INOV-8. It's pretty epic, so we're gonna bring this as well. Yeah, I'll do a tall dark roast, water to go. Thank you. Another reason, I'm just realizing that the run just felt a little sluggish this morning. I did not sleep well last night. I don't know about you, but it just tossing and turning. Probably thinking about this meeting that I'm going to. Probably. Awesome. Have a good day. Thanks. Hence the little pick-me-ups. No Z's last night. It was strange, so need a little afternoon pick-me-up. Getting in the double before the meeting, and a pretty important tip of the day is that I've seen blisters turn into other injuries, because what can happen is you change your biomechanics, your gait cycle, your foot strike to compensate for the pain of the blisters. And like right now, I can feel the blisters, but I'm really making a concerted effort mentally not to change my foot strike, not to change my biomechanics. Because I've seen, when runners do that, I've seen that lead to other injuries, like stuff in the knee, like an IT band injury. I've seen it happen in college. So you gotta watch those blisters, take care of those blisters, but you might have to take a couple days off and just let the blisters kind of calm down a little bit if the pain is that serious that you're changing your foot strike and biomechanics. So anyway, all right, going into the meeting. Talk to you afterward. R&D. R&D. Oh man, research and development. Let's do it right now. Question of the day. How do you R&D, research and develop your training, your running, your approach to running? You know, if you're a veteran, help us out down in the comments. There you go. Open-ended. How do you research and develop your running? All right, that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I did on the Facebook group. If you're not connected, let's connect on the Facebook group on January 11th. This is what I asked. I'm taking a poll to start learning about how many people will be ordering the different sizing options for a DGR racing singlet, okay? That's what's going on inside this bag, everybody. If you could, vote below. That would be a huge help for me as we prepare for the 2022 racing season. Medium, 191 votes. Small, 102. Large, 93. Extra large, 30. Extra small, 7. And it goes in 2XL, 6 votes. Okay, so there you go. I'm doing my R&D. That's what the meeting was all about. It is a process, figuring out the apparel world. I had no clue what I was really getting myself into. Clothing. We wear clothing every day. We wear out clothing, you know, maybe not every day, but like my rule of thumb for running gear is, will it pass the decade test? I want all of my running gear to last a decade. And most of it does. Some of it wears out, but I have gear that I'm wearing from college, well over a decade at this point. So there you go. Research and development, that's what we're up to. YouTube comment of the day, John Sowa, S-O-W-A. Thank you, John, for chiming in yesterday about the American records. I'm honored to have run the same race as Sarah and Kira. It was easily the fastest Houston Marathon this century in terms of average overall pace. Didn't know that. Also, 7.5% of the field finished under 3 hours. That's unprecedented for a field of more than 5,000 runners. I just so happen to be one of those finishing with a PR of 2:48. Ring that cowbell. John, that's awesome. Edit. He says edit in quotation marks, unprecedented. Probably isn't right, but I'm sure it's still rare. I actually don't know either. I bet some marathon experts out there would know better than me. But John, congratulations on your PR. One day at a time, everyone. All right, we're closing out the vlog on this whole racing singlet R&D we're making progress. We'll toss it to, oh man, I don't even know. Something to connect with research, researching running. I know I've talked about it in the past and how I research my running. Right there, right there, right there. All right, have a great Wednesday. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.